with you. Weekdays only on ABC.
What the hell are you doing here?
Their tragic losses.
No! No! No!
This week, don't miss their unbelievable reunions.
I told you I'd never leave you.
Zach is back for Kendall. And can Dixie's return save JR?
I don't need your help! You're my son.
Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
Join us for The Chew, a new talk show that's made fresh every day.
Wait till you try this.
With expert advice.
My favorite prosciutto comes from Iowa, but fortunately, they deliver.
Dish towels that make the perfect napkins for messy backyard barbecues.
The hottest trends.
Pulled chicken tacos from the Korean barbecue truck. Delicious.
And useful tips.
Smaller shrimp are less expensive and just as tasty in my yummy gumbo.
Join The Chew for a bite. Weekdays, coming Monday, September 26th, only on ABC.
Bare Minerals is the original. Millions of women worldwide love Bare Minerals because it changes more than your skin.
Bare Minerals will change your life.
This is smooth, it's nice, and it covers. I like that.
Bare Minerals is the only foundation I would ever use. Ever.
100% pure Bare Minerals is not like any other makeup. It looks like beautiful bare skin while it covers whatever you want it to. No matter what your skin type or condition, Bare Minerals is for you. Best of all, now is a great time to start going bare because right now you can get everything you need for flawless coverage. And a new favorite, Click Lock Go, gives you a spill-proof way to take Bare Minerals foundation with you anywhere. We also have an exclusive bonus collection worth $57.95, free. And it's all yours for more than 75% off retail. Our introductory Get Started kit includes Bare Minerals foundation for flawless coverage. We promise a perfect shade match or your money back. You'll also receive warmth for a healthy glow. Mineral Veil, the ultimate finishing touch. And Bare Minerals Professional Flawless Application Brush. Call right now and you'll also receive 3 fabulous full-size and totally free gifts, including Bare Minerals Flawless Definition Mascara. Purchased separately, you'd spend over $120. So our original Get Started kit was a great deal at 2 payments of $29.99. But if you call right now, this entire 7-piece set is yours for just 1 payment of $29.99. That's right. Order direct and receive everything you see here for only 1 payment of $29.99. That's over 75% off the retail price, a savings of over $90.
It's not expensive. It lasts for such a long time.
Bare Minerals is my miracle.
With our 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose.
To save over 75%, call 1-800-235-3320. ESCO, you can receive this handy compact. Call 1-800-235-3320 now.
Egg rolls? How in the world am I supposed to carry 6 dozen egg rolls?
Well, look, if you ask Mrs. Lem real nice, I bet she even puts them in a box for you.
I don't even know what egg rolls are doing at a Ryan party anyway. I mean, can't we have corned beef? I mean, just like we usually do? I mean, Frank and I didn't have egg rolls at our engagement party.
Look, sweetheart, we're going to have some of that, too. I promise you. But egg rolls happen to be a very special favorite of Dr. Faith Coleridge, soon to be Mrs. Patrick Ryan. And this is her night, right? Hers and Patrick's. Now, look, will you stop pulling that long face on me? There's enough trouble brewing around here with Jack taking off. So will you please be a sweetheart and do what I ask you to do? Mrs. Lem's expecting someone. Kevin called her like an hour ago.
I got a great idea. Why doesn't Kevin go over there and get them?
Because Kevin has to stay behind the bar. I have to take over the kitchen. Sweetheart, Maeve is away. Mary's coming home late. That leaves just the 3 of us to take care of things around here. And since Bucky's given the party, we want everything to be up to snuff. Now, just be a Ryan and lend a helping hand, huh?
Oh, okay, I'm really sorry. I mean, I really want it to be a good party. It's just that Frank's coming back tonight. I mean, it's like a celebration of our divorce, Johnny.
Oh, it's nothing of the sort, Dee. I know it's hard on you, sweetheart, but will you just try and forget you and Frank and just think about Patrick?
Oh, I do. Oh, no, I mean, I will. I really
All right,
will.
well, for his sake, will you try and be a little gracious to Faith, huh?
Okay, I promise. I'll be very nice tonight. Now, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to get my coat, and then I'll go out and I'll get the egg rolls.
Listen, you got that champagne on ice, right?
I have,
No,
everything's under control.
all the other stuff Bucky wanted, right?
Yeah, got it all. Everything's under control.
All right,
I think.
I'll take care of everything in the kitchen. All the rest of the food, that's my sweetheart, huh? Go get it.
Okay, Puss. They really would have to pick a time like this to go see Kathleen.
It was thoughtless of Kathleen to break her leg at this time.
Look, I just don't want to slip and fall and break my neck, okay? It's very slippery out there.
Well, don't get a crack in your face trying to smile, will you?
Hi. Glad to see you're out of quarantine, so to speak.
Not as glad as I am. I was beginning to count the flowers on the wallpaper.
Jill?
There isn't any wallpaper.
I know.
I see. So I guess this means that the outlook's better for the baby.
Apparently.
How do you feel about that, honestly?
As far as the baby's concerned, I feel pretty good. I have started to care quite a lot about this small person in here. But of course now Frank comes home and I have to tell him the baby isn't his. And we take it from there. I've been lying here trying to believe it won't be as bad as I think.
Just remember, he loves you.
I know, and that's what makes it so tough. He's gone all the way to the Dominican Republic for a quick divorce. Faithy's going to come home wanting to get married right away. And the first thing I have to tell him is that the baby isn't his, it's Seneca's. Oh, Faith. Why did I wait so long?
You had reasons, and good ones, that Frank will be able to understand if you explain to him, step by step, just what happened. I don't believe you're going to lose him over this, no matter how much it hurts.
Strangely enough, it's not the idea of losing him that hurts the most. I've been through that before. What I can't seem to face is the fact that I'm responsible I have single-handedly undermined the one true loving relationship in my life.
But not necessarily forever. Look, last year that I was convinced that I had lost Pat for good because of my own stupidity. And now, everything's come right for us. Now, I know your situation's different. All I'm saying is that it is possible for things to work out, even when they seem hopeless.
Right. And here is living proof sitting in front of me. So, come on, tell me all about the wedding plans.
Well, we haven't set a date yet, but Bucky is giving us an engagement party tonight at the Ryans with a fiddler and a penny whistler. Oh, I wish you could come.
I will be there in spirit, I promise.
Hey, you haven't seen this yet.
Oh, how beautiful.
Oh, Jill, do I have any right to be this happy with...
Don't do that. It raises my spirits every time I look at your face and Pat's. Faith, I only want good things for you.
That's what I seem to be getting. It scares me to death. So I stop and say to myself, look here, Faith Coleridge, Delia has done her worst, and you and Pat are together. And there is no reason on this earth why that should change now.
Maeve called me.
Stubborn woman.
I think she wanted to prevent you from killing yourself. What you're planning on doing?
All I'm planning on doing, Alex, is to survive my way.
Going into isolation. Way downtown in a 3-floor walk-up. No help. No medical assistance. It's not the way to survive, my friend. That's the way to the morgue.
Do me one favor, will you? Quit calling me your friend.
Okay? But you're still a patient in my care, and I can't allow you to take this risk, Jack. You are in no position...
You got nothing to say about it. I told you before a couple of times I no longer consider myself your patient.
Okay, if that's where you want it, fine. But whoever takes charge of this case is going to tell you the same thing, Jack.
I'm in charge of my case now, Alex. I've seen all the doctors I want to see. I got all their advice and all their life-saving techniques.
You're a sick man, Jack. Sicker than you realize.
Something else that you haven't told me?
No, I'm not talking about your injuries now. It's what you're letting happen inside your head. Now, this kind of irrational behavior could set you back months. Jack, you cannot do it on your own. What do you think you are, some kind of Superman?
No. Nobody knows better than I do, Alex. I'm no Superman. But I know what's right for me. And I'm sick and tired of everybody telling me different. Now, I got this far on my own, and this is where I'm gonna stay. In my own space, making my own decisions. And I don't need any fancy doctors, any well-meaning friends, or any loving relations, huh?
You don't need Mary.
I won't. After a while.
Oh, Jack, quit kidding yourself. You're as much in love with Mary as she is with you.
Alex.
Running away from her isn't going to change that, Jack.
Where do you get off coming down here, barging in, telling me whether I love my wife or not, huh?
Because whether you like it or not, I still consider myself your friend. Yours and Mary's.
Yeah, well, don't I know about that?
Jack, would you cut it out? I've got my limits too, Jack. I'm not about to stand here and listen to you and your sick innuendos, your adolescent outbursts. Now, you know as well as I do that Mary's never been anything but fully committed to you. That girl is everything that any man could ever want in a wife.
Right. Let's face it, Alex, I'm considerably less than what Mary wants and needs in a husband.
Jack, what she wants is you. Do you have any idea how much you leaving her is going to hurt her?
Yeah, I do. But it's nothing to the way she'll be hurt if we stay together.
I don't believe that.
I don't care what you believe, Alex. If you're such a good friend, the one thing you can do is go on uptown and be there for her when she needs you.
Jack, look, it's not too late yet. Now, Mary doesn't know you've left, and she won't be home for over an hour. We can grab a cab, get you back up to the Ryans in time. She won't even have to know that you ever walked out on her.
Forget it, Alex. I'm not going any place. This is where I belong. This is where I'm going to stay. I should have never left here. I should have never let Mary Ryan into my life.
But you did. You did, and that's the best thing you ever did for yourself, Finelli. Now, come on, don't throw it away. You can't live life backwards. It just doesn't work that way, Jack.
I'm doing what I have to do. As much as for Mary as for me. Now, if you think it's easy, you're dumber than I think you are.
Sorry. I'm sorry, but you just cannot convince me that deserting your wife, your unborn baby, requires any great strength of character.
So long, Alex! I mean it. Now get the hell out of here.
People are talking about General Hospital's Laura Wright and her recent Emmy win. Octavia Evans posted on Facebook, "Congrats, it is well deserved." Michelle Taylor adds, "I love Carly on the show. She makes every episode eventful." And Kim Lally agrees, she's a terrific actress. People are talking about General Hospital weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
If you're living with diabetes and have Medicare or private insurance, here are some great news. Call United States Medical Supply today, and we'll send you the smallest glucose meter in the world, absolutely free. So small, it fits right on the bottle of strips.
It only takes a speck of blood, and it gives me my results in 5 seconds. I can even test it on my arm.
And there's no coding for easier, more accurate results.
And if you call now, we'll also send you this stylish full-featured meter at no charge. That's 2 free meters. You can keep one in your pocket and leave the other one at home.
You can even hook it up to your computer so your doctor can track your results.
United States Medical Supply also delivers prescription medication right to my door, so I don't have to go to the drugstore anymore.
Don't let diabetes get in the way of living. Give us a call today at United States Medical Supply and get the smallest meter in the world for free. Call today.
Genoa City, a place for families to fall apart.
I will get my daughter back.
You betrayed me. I'm done with you. There's no more family.
The Young and the Restless, tonight at 7 on SoapNet.
It's a week of surprises.
I know the man that I want to be with. That is you.
Star and James spend the night together. And
I'll let you all know when the results are in.
2 Todd Mannings.
The test is wrong.
And this week, the real one steps forward.
Good God.
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Good. The egg rolls are frying now.
Oh, I thought they were going to be ready.
Oh, they must be freshly fried. Otherwise, they'll be too soggy before the party starts. Please sit down. It won't be long.
Thank you, Mrs. Don't do that to me again.
Do what, Delia?
Don't make an awful toast. Don't humiliate me in public.
Honey, I wouldn't dream of it. You see, I've sort of mellowed. I merely wanted to pay my respects and wish you a happy Groundhog Day. Many happy returns.
Oh, yeah, you know, you're real funny. Okay, look, I know you hate me, but can't you leave me alone?
Quite on the contrary. I was coming over here to offer you a drink. Wait, don't I owe you a glass
No,
of
you
champagne?
don't owe me anything.
Well, did you lose your taste for the bubbly? That's very sad, Dee. How about some beer?
I don't want any beer. I think that...
Sit down, Delia. Or I'll make a fuss and I'll hear it all the way to the Ryans.
Okay, look, I'm an awful, terrible person, and maybe I deserve this. What else do you want me to tell you?
Well, there's some information I'm curious about.
Yeah, like what?
Well, like how you managed to let Pat get away.
You know, you're really nasty.
Well, I meant no offense. It's just I'm very... Your reaction to their engagement, it doesn't fit the normal pattern of things.
Well, look, I don't know what you're talking about. How long do egg rolls take?
Egg rolls?
Yeah. You see, I'm very happy about it. I came here to pick up some special stuff for their party.
Well, that's very touching, Delia, but I don't buy it. Oh, come on, honey, you can tell me. I mean, why all the secrets after everything we've meant to each other? What's your plan?
I don't have any plan.
Well, if things had gone according to schedule, you and I would be in the Riviera right now. But supposedly, Pat changed your mind. Now, he's about to marry my sister. And I don't think you plan to let that happen any more than you plan to go to Europe with me.
Look, you know, you think you're right about everything, but you're wrong about it. I really don't know what you're talking about. I've been very sweet to Faith.
Yeah, and you were sweet to me when it served your purposes. Okay. All right, I'll take what you say at face value. Faith's gonna make a beautiful bride, and Pat's gonna make a very handsome bridegroom. And Delia's gonna lose out on everything.
You know, you don't know everything. You just think that you do.
I see. You do have something working, don't you? What's gonna be this time, Delia? You're gonna fly away to Ireland in a balloon with Johnny Ryan? Or maybe you're gonna stand on top of the Empire State Building and threaten to jump off. Well, Pat will rescue you. Better yet, why don't you sprinkle some ground glass on Faith's egg rolls? I mean, that'll be very effective. That's better than pushing her downstairs.
Look, I can't take this anymore, okay? Really, it's hurting me too much. Everything is just hurting me too much.
Oh, is it really? Well, that's a pity. Because you sure can hand it out, little lady, but you can't take it.
Here, dear. Nice and fresh. I'm sorry you had to wait, but I'm glad you had a friend to talk to.
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Only on SoapNet. Want more of your favorite soaps?
That's great.
Log on to abc.com/daytime. Watch current full episodes of All My Children, General Hospital, and One Life to Live.
Online critics love it.
Plus, get exclusive sneak peeks of what's coming up next.
Sounds like a thumbs up to me.
Connect with other fans to discuss what's on your mind.
I always want to hear what you have to say.
And check out the 101 galleries to get an intimate look at the history of your favorite characters.
That's the best news I've heard all day.
Find it all now at abc.com/daytime.
These are Ocean Spray sparkling juice drinks.
They have bubbles.
It's real fruit juice, crisp sparkling water, and no added sugar.
And they come in these really cool cans. You want one?
I'll wait a bit.
Refreshing.
Serious side effects have been linked to surgical mesh implants used to repair pelvic organ prolapse and stress urinary incontinence. Complications include infection, pain, urinary problems, bowel and bladder perforation, scarring, and additional surgeries. If you or a loved one develops serious complications after surgical mesh surgery, you may be entitled to money damages. Call us toll-free at 1-800-932-4416. We're also investigating serious injury claims involving antidepressants linked to birth injuries. Call now, 1-800-932-4416.
Would you like to be my friend? I can run just like the wind.
Only Kleenex brand has Sneeze Shield in all its tissues to help catch sneezes in their tracks. Sneeze Shield your kids wherever they go. Now in new convenient on-the-go packs.
This summer, the party's on SoapNet.
We have a party to rock. You'll never take over my life.
Nothing is going to change how I feel about you.
That love can't die, baby.
Oh, it is so on.
What? Shut up! And you won't believe who's coming.
You're back.
This is one summer shindig you don't want to miss.
I am ready to have the summer of my life.
Only on SoapNet.
Down. Can EJ and Brady reach a truce?
This has to end now.
Before a deadly vendetta
Victor's going to want to hurt you.
You son of a bitch. What have you done?
claims an innocent life.
Watch Days of Our Lives weeknights at 6 and 11 on SoapNet. We asked Bradford Anderson to name all the Spinelli nicknames he could remember. Go.
Stone Cold Mr. Serpacino-esque one, Maximista, Blonde one, Original Blonde one, Prince Pectoral, Big Daddy Stone Cold, the Goddess, the Divine one, Bad Blonde one, the Demented one, the Valkyrie, the Brusque Lady of Justice. I could be here for literally 3 days, probably.
See who Spinelli will nickname next on General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
No one understands motherhood better than the women of The View.
Being a mother requires a sense of humor.
Have you ever debated a 2-year-old?
I sometimes feel like the mother hen on the show.
It's the mother of all shows.
The View, weekdays only on ABC.
I don't know if we ought to let the bride-to-be work at her own engagement party, do you?
Don't worry, I like it. Makes me feel like part of the family already.
Yeah, well, you always were that, darling, only marrying Patrick makes it official. It entitles you to a ticket at all family functions and a seat of honor at Ryan's on St. Patrick's Day.
And he might even allow you to serve a pitcher of beer or two on occasion.
Oh, now that would be an honor. You know, when I was a kid, I used to envy Delia because she'd get to help you out around here once in a while. My mother would have been horrified if she knew I had a secret ambition to tend bar.
Oh, she would that. But I tell you, it's your father I'm thinking about. Oh, how tickled he'd be to know that both Coleridge girls were marrying Ryan's boys. Now, will you stop worrying? Everything's gonna be all right. You'll see. Frank will be here before the night is over with a divorce decree in his pocket.
Yeah, still, though, I'd imagine that the idea of divorce must be kind of painful for you and Maeve.
Well, not as painful as the idea of Jillian bringing up our grandchild without the Ryan name.
Yeah, well, I hope things work out for them.
Well, why shouldn't they? I mean, Dee's come to her senses, given Frank his freedom. Look, I'm happy for them, but I'm happiest for you and Patrick tonight, sweetheart.
Here we are.
There you are. That wasn't such a chore, now, was it?
No, not at all. Extra special fancy treat. Where's Patty?
He's still on duty. He'll be back soon.
Look, you'll help Faith out in here.
Oh,
will you?
yeah, I'm glad to do it. You know, I wanted to tell you something. Well, I guess you know that I'm very glad for you and Pat. But, you know, I used to be jealous of you, but I'm really not anymore.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, Dee.
I mean, it's not your fault that you were rich and I wasn't. You got a great education and I didn't.
Well, those things really don't matter all that much,
No,
you know?
they don't matter, you know, when you got them. But the most important thing is you've got someone wonderful who loves you. And Patty really is wonderful. And I mean, not that you don't deserve it. I mean, Faith, you really deserve everything that you get.
Delia, you do have people who care about you, too.
Oh, yeah, I know I do. I mean, Maeve and Johnny care about me now that I'm giving Frank the divorce. And I got a room, and, oh, by the way, where are you gonna live?
Well, we thought maybe at our house.
Oh, wow. Well, Patty's telling me about polishing the doorknobs. He said he'd always loved to live in a place like that.
You know, Dee, do you remember what I said a while back about Patty being your friend? That hasn't changed. He is concerned about your future. We both are.
Oh, look, I know you are, and you don't have to worry about anything. I'm gonna stay right here. Maeve and Johnny need me in the kitchen, and they need me to serve tables. And anyway, I figured when little John gets old enough, well, I don't know, maybe I'll go back to work in the phone company.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Look, I don't want to talk about me anymore. What I wanted to say to you is, welcome to the family, and I really mean it.
Thank you, Dee. I appreciate that, really. Well, I wonder if Johnny needs some help in the kitchen.
Hey, stay right there, okay? As Johnny said, this is your night.
I tell you, I think this girl's turning over a new leaf. Alex, Alex, there you are. Look.
Hey, how are you?
Did you get anywhere with Jack? I mean, Maeve said you were going to try and talk some sense into him.
No, I'm afraid not.
This looks like it may be private. I think maybe
No,
I'll...
sweetheart, stay. You're a member of the family now, remember that. I didn't want to mention it before for fear of putting a damper on things, but Jack's just walked out.
Oh, no.
You couldn't talk any sense into him at all,
No,
huh?
no, not as his doctor or his friend. He's just holed up down there and he won't move an inch.
Well, there's no way that Jack can stay by himself in his condition.
Yeah, that's what I told him. No dice.
What is the matter with that man?
He's hurting, Johnny. A hell of a lot.
He's hurting. Well, how about Mary? How about her? She's gonna feel when she comes home and finds he's gone.
Mary doesn't know yet?
No. It was a sad day when she laid eyes on that man. But never mind that. There's some things wrong around here, but there's a lot gone right. Sweetheart, we're having a celebration. I'm getting a new daughter.
Yeah. And a family pediatrician, which makes for a double bargain, right?
You bet. It's just what we need around here, too. What with Jill and Mary's baby on the way, huh? Listen, sweetheart, I hate to rush the season, but I can't wait to see the kind of issue that you and Patrick come up with.
Enjoy it while you can, Faith, because it's not going to last long.
In Port Charles, revenge is a priority, relationships are disposable, and good medical care is a necessity. Keep up with this fast-paced city with an all-new episode of General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.